G'day everybody, welcome back to Valheim, hope you guys are doing well. Now, the previous episode, if we sort of do a quick recap here, we've taken over the fort. Well, that was maybe a couple of episodes ago. We have started work on the last flame metal ore node in this area. And yeah, once that's depleted, I reckon we'll probably make a move towards this side. I'm probably not going to keep the portal, you know, continually set up in that fort. We're sort of just taking refuge there for the moment. But we'll eventually move out of there and actually take the portal with us, exploring. Instead of going this way though, I mean, we do know that there's some more sources of flame metal, so we know where to go to find that. I'm thinking of backtracking and actually taking ourselves east. We'll also cross over the portal that we no longer need, and we'll probably break that down, and we'll investigate this location here. But that's probably not happening in this episode, because I feel like this episode we're just going to slow things down a little bit more and continue building. So that's the plan. I can't remember if we slept before ending the previous episode. Probably not, so let's just have a sleep now, because we do want to build while there's a lot of sunlight. And yeah, the first project that comes to mind initially is just replacing the roof over the top of, at the very least, the Great Hall. So we'll replace that with Grousten. Now, what that means for, you know, support and stuff like that, I don't know, because Grousten is obviously heavier. But we'll, you know, play it by ear, obviously. And if we need to start putting supporting beams in, then we'll go ahead and do that. But for now, we'll make a start on breaking all of this down and doing what we need to with replacing the roof. So I do have these vineberry clusters, and I got a comment on the previous video around, you know, have you started growing vineberries just yet? And well, you know what? I mean, I want to, but I don't think I actually have the seeds for these things, right? Like, I assume these need to be in seed format, but I have been wrong before. Let me just double check I don't have the ability to actually grow vine berries. I don't think I do. So that's the issue, guys, and that's why, you know, I'm keen on finding more vine berries, obviously, because I assume at some point I'm going to find seeds for it. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure why I haven't found the seeds for it just yet. Do I need to perhaps maybe destroy the vines itself to get the seeds? Or should I be keeping the vines there? That's a very valid question. Yeah, I'm not sure, guys. We do have a couple of locations that we've discovered that's giving us the vine berries, right? So, you know, if I really wanted to, I could go to one of them and just break the entire tower down and see if we can actually, you know, get some seeds out of the actual vines itself. Possibly that's the case, but I guess that's just going to come down to me testing it out. So yeah, we could maybe think about doing that. Maybe we could have that on the agenda at some point. Another thing that I do need to do is replace a lot of our storage. Oh yes, we did get some bone maw meats in the previous episode, so very happy about that, because we are running super low. And I might want to just mix up what we're doing in this episode with, like, going out to try and find some more bone maws, because I need to increase our supply. So anyway, let's get to it, since the sun is now fully out. And yeah, we'll just quickly break these down initially. Now, with the style of roof that we're going for, I'm not sure if we're going to need, like, some of these wooden diagonal beams. It could be that we completely remove that, depending on how things look. But I'll keep them in place for now because at the very least they're going to help us guide in the roofs to where we need the roofs to be. But yeah, I'm thinking it might not be the right look to combine that with the Grousten roof. Okay. I feel like I'm, yeah, dropping a lot of tar. I do need to save that tar, obviously, because we're going to basically move these roofs over to the stable. We're going to obviously use this style of roof for the stables. Yeah, I didn't really think about, like, wanting to use, like, Grousten roofs, like, everywhere. I think a stable is probably a good location to have a, you know, tarred shingle roof. Bit of variety is always nice. Oh man, I'm not looking forward to working on all of that. Because I remember how painful it was to try and do that. Although, what we could end up doing is we could, you know, have some Grousten on us and actually replace the roof as we sort of tear them down, if that makes sense. That way, we're not sort of confusing ourselves with what we need to do. That is provided that there's enough supporting materials underneath the structure to hold the Grousten roof in place, but we'll find out. We'll probably find out whether or not we're going to have to painfully sort of improve the structural integrity of this build in its entirety. Ooh, okay, I am at my limits here. So tempting to just throw a lot of the wood into the kilns to get some more coal, but maybe I'll avoid doing that for now, because yeah, you never know, I might actually need more of the wood for something else. Brilliant. Okay, cool. I think we're all ready for the Grousten. What I might do though is just quickly collect all of the tar, and I'll chuck this all of this tar into safekeeping. Why do I have a stone there? I'm not entirely sure why. Oh, okay. Maybe I shouldn't have picked that up. I'll throw that back down there. Apparently tar is quite heavy. So yeah, I'm running out of space for everything. Let me drop down some more wood over here. I wish I could, like, stack this. Oh, yeah, actually, I can stack it. Oh, no, actually, that's not the case. It's just sort of sticking to the side of the wall there. I mean, if it works, right? So, I'll leave that there. And yeah, let's grab the rest of this. I probably have a snack at this point. We may as well keep munching on the Askvin tails that I accidentally made. We'll keep the fire going there. Actually, speaking of, I probably need a bit of wood up here as well, don't I? So yeah, we might as well top everything up, so that's looking good. More tar. Do I have space for it? Not completely, but it'll have to do. Yeah, I definitely need, excuse me, a bit of an upgrade to my storage, but come back to that. Okay, so let's do what needs to be done. So the good thing is we do have the... Oh no, are you kidding me? Arched roof. Roof corner. Oh no, hang on a second. We are not getting the right angles that we need. What? No. Okay. Arched roof. Arched roof corner. Do I want an arched roof? Yep, so this is probably going to be quite difficult to achieve. So yeah, that's looking good. I don't know how I feel about the shape if we go for an arched version. Alright, so I wonder why they've decided not to include a 26-degree roof. Seems odd to me. Okay, well, it turns out that the overhauling is going to be a little bit more involved. I think I'm just going to use the normal Grousten roofs. I think it makes sense to do that. But our roofs are probably going to be a little bit more pointy as a result of changing to the Grousten version. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I do like the 26-degree roof because You know, it's... I don't know. It's much softer and, I guess, pleasant looking. I was just about to deal with that Grey Dwarf, but he seems to have just magically disappeared. Right, so... let's climb back up. I'm just experimenting a little bit here, guys, but if I do a corner like that, if I use the other corner... yeah, okay. The potential. Alright. Yeah. It's sort of giving me some ideas here, but... like, if I wanted to make, like, an attic, for example, with some little nooks and stuff, that might be cool. Right. Arched roof. Can I attach an arched roof here? And will that... no. Looks a little weird. I feel like if you wanted to put the arch, it would be better to do it on the very ends. But I don't think it's necessary. So what would we use an arched roof for? I suppose... if you're building like maybe a smaller structure and you wanted a slight arch. There he is. Let me just deal with him. Okay. Well, without further delay, let's just get the ends constructed here, and then we're gonna have to think about how we extend everything else to the very top. Obviously, there's going to need to be additional supports somehow, so we'll need to think about that. We probably do need iron. Luckily, I have a big supply of actual, you know, iron scrap, so that's not really going to be too much of an issue, I think. Let's just... oh, okay. Ran out of Grousten. Okay. Decent. But I do want to try and get rid of the beams here that are poking out. The end beams, though, that might still be decent, but I do need to convert them to the 45-degree one, so we'll come back to that. Okay, so let's quickly do that now, since we're here. Yeah, that looks pretty decent. Okay, let's grab another snack. Maybe some bread. So, let me just double check what it looks like without the, oh, why did that come down? Did not mean to do that. I thought we managed to get that corner piece in. Okay. So it looks like the beam is actually helping it stick. Yeah, I'm just wondering whether or not I do want the wooden trimmings. It's a bit dark now, so it's a bit harder to see, but maybe we don't need it. It does look very, very heavy, though, on the very edge. I feel like it does need something to sort of balance things out, so to speak. Do we have beams that we could use? Yeah, we do have darkwood beams. That could be an option. Even, like, along the sides here. Make it look a little nicer. But it would use up quite a bit of tar. Probably doesn't help that we're looking at this at night, so I'm gonna have a sleep. We're gonna come back to it. I probably need to do a tiny bit of, like, cooking and stuff. So I'll probably do that, like, just in the morning here while the sun is rising. But yeah, slow episode so far. Not gonna lie, this is actually becoming a bigger build issue than I thought it would be, so we might be building for a while. So if you're looking for excitement, this is not the episode for that. Alright, so bit of cooking. Let's get some dough made, and let's actually make some bread, because we are running low on bread. Throw some wood in the fire, throw these in, and bone more meat. I think we're, oh, actually we're at 5 at the moment, so maybe I can just do another 5. Vulture meat. No, I want to avoid cooking that. Alright, looking good, and I do also want to top up our omelette supply as well, so do have the eggs for it. Oh, hang on. I thought I got the oven going. There we go. Okay, now we're very close to running out of eggs, so I should actually go out, feed the chooks, gather more eggs. Yeah, I just don't want to burn any of our food, obviously, so... I may as well wait for the bread. Okay, looking good, and from here, I think we're sort of done with the cooking. Could probably eat a little bit more, perhaps. Yeah, we'll have a snack. Maybe a sausage. You know, just to make sure that we don't die if we do just, you know, fall. Actually, that's not really a thing anymore, is it? Because we've got this very nice floaty cape. Quite a few eggs. So happy about that. Let's grab all of the eggs. Oh, that looked like an egg to me. Do we have enough chooks? Maybe not. Can I maybe just throw one egg here? It sort of needs to be very close to the fire though, right? So... there we go. And now I should be able to just throw a little bit of wood in here. Get that fire going. I'll hopefully get that one chick from it. Just seeing if there are any dandelions lying around that I can quickly take and throw in. We're out of dandelions. Forest has regrown, which is nice. Here we go. You're not really seeing any more. Actually, here we go. A couple more. So yeah, that should be enough for a few more eggs. If we really need to, I can throw in some onion seeds or something. But yeah. These girls should enjoy that. Hopefully. Right, so let's take a look at what we've done. Do we want the wood on the sides? That's the question. I don't know. You know, that looks so much better. I'm thinking maybe we do want the dark wood beams, which means that we might actually end up having to source some tar from somewhere, because originally my idea was, you know, going to be using the tar to, you know, do the roof for the new build, but yeah, we might actually need to get more. I mean, maybe it's not so bad because we may find ourselves needing less of it because, you know, it's a smaller build. So hopefully that's going to be the case. Anyway, the next challenge is going to be supporting the rest of the roof. So I think the first step though is just to get rid of all of these beams, and we should be able to then start thinking about, you know, how to, I guess, maybe increase the size of the pillars that we've got going already. If needed, we'll need some steel to just reinforce stuff. But yeah, we're definitely needing less wood now, that's for sure. I've just realized how ugly things look at the top here. I wonder if it's even symmetrical with the other side. Oh yeah, actually it is symmetrical, so that's not too bad. Yeah, well, anyway, let's address that later. I've just realized our hammer is out. Alright, I do have a lot of stuff here. I might as well drop these into the silo very quickly. That looks good. Though, yeah, I might need some of this wood, but yeah, we've got wood outside though, so that's fine. We'll throw that there. Some eggs on me. Why is that not accessible? Is it about to hatch or something? Grab that. Grab that. I think that's our egg, right? Like, I did put it there. Although it's so hard to actually see. Look, I'll just put one more just in case. Yeah, it's warm. Oh, okay, I've got a couple here. Oh, that's fine. Will they simply not hatch if there are too many chooks within the space? I think... I don't know. I'm not sure what happens in those cases. Okay, so... continuing on with all of the destruction. Actually, I should be able to just, like, detach stuff, and things will just start falling apart, right? Whoops, did not mean to do that. How is that still holding up? I think it's hovering, or is it still attached to something? Yeah, weird. I was sort of having a think, though. Perhaps maybe I was a little hasty on removing some of that, because I could have put some of the Grousten roof in place already. Let me grab the stone cutter. And we'll actually move that to... I guess maybe I'll just put it here. Someone's banging on our walls here. Okay, so... let's try and put some more Grousten roofs on this side. Just trying to compare what we're doing on this side with the other side. I think it's correct, and it's symmetrical, so let's go ahead and just continue. Whoops. Yeah, so... God damn. With it being 45 degrees, it's so much harder now to actually stay on the roof. Okay, right. So now we should be able to attach these to the sides. So let's do that. Thank God I actually saved all of this Grousten. So let's take a look at the house from the side. Or from the front, rather. It does look pretty good. Cool. Alright, so, you know, I wish they introduced, like, different style of windows and stuff. That would have been cool. Anyway. Right. How do we support this build? That is the question. I think perhaps there is an opportunity here to also convert I don't know, I'm sort of thinking, do I want to replace the stone with Grousten. I'm not really a fan of that. The only reason is because it just looks too clean. I like the look that stone gives us, that rustic sort of look. But perhaps maybe there's an opportunity to convert some of the pillars inside to Grousten. Possibly. I don't know, I liked the position of where that pillar was, though. And yeah, another thing that is a bit of an issue is I don't like how you can't attach the Grousten pillar smack bang in the middle of this sort of square side, if that makes sense. It makes things a little harder to deal with. I wonder if I can add Grousten to the sides of this. We may need some kind of a pillar going up over this side as well to support the roof even more. Okay, already getting dark. Man, I feel like time flies so quickly when you're enjoying yourself, like building and stuff in this game. Let's have a sleep. Oh my god. Alright. No time for sleeping. Skeleton surprise time, apparently. So, gonna have a quick meal. Let's do an omelette as well. I think we should be good with that. And yeah, we're just gonna convince these guys to sort of follow us. We'll use the demolisher in case we need it. But yeah, we'll just aggro these guys, kite them till the end. That's what I really don't like about hanging around too long at home. The likelihood of you getting attacked, I feel, is much higher. Beautiful. Alright. Grab all of that. And we'll have a sleep. Now, I might actually go to the Ashlands base just to quickly stash these bone fragments. That way we have a bit more of a supply out there for the generator. Because in the previous episode I actually needed to use quite a few of those bones. Okay. There we go. Yeah, let's just quickly throw this in and dip back out again, because yeah, I don't really want to hang around here too long. Okay, right. What to do? Is it so bad to have it in that corner? The other thing that I don't really like about Grousten is it feels a little less natural to place these sconces, or sorry, not the sconces, the diverger lanterns on them. It just doesn't seem to have the right surface area, if that makes sense. But, you know, I can still put them on. It's not really an issue. Maybe it's alright to have things locked into the corner there. So yeah, okay, let's... Sorry, I'm busy trying to make decisions here, and I know it's holding things up. So we could do something like that. Okay, sort of thinking as well whether or not we can play around with using some of these other versions of the pillars. And by doing so, you know, it'll give us like a little bit more space to move around down here in the in our hallway. That might be a good idea, because what we might be able to do is actually move the pillar slightly this way, and with any luck, just, you know, hoping, it might not work out, but with any luck, this might distribute the weight just as much as we need to only have like perhaps one additional pillar. So, yeah. Let's try that. Obviously, this could go very, very badly. And we might find ourselves needing to space things out in the long run. But if we have to do that, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So, yeah. I think that's decent. Do I want to maybe do it from here? That doesn't look bad either. I think it looks better if we have one more going that way. And then we go in with that piece like that. Do we want to do anything fancy and make it look like something like that? I don't know. It looks a little weird to me if I did that. I reckon we just keep it simple and we'll go with like a piece like this. Cool. Alright. So structurally that looks fine. We sort of need to replicate what's going on that side. But maybe before we do that, we actually test out whether or not we can place more Grousten roofs. The center is probably where I'm a little bit more worried. Because, yeah, I'm not entirely sure if we're going to be able to support the center section without having some kind of a support. But I don't really want to add another pillar in the middle. So, obviously we've got the fireplace going, and I feel like it's important to keep that area open somewhat. Yeah, let's just do what we can with what we've done here. So, okay, that's looking red already. Let's just get one more piece in, like so. Does that poke out? It does. Right. Yeah, it's giving us red. Not ideal. Which means the more we build upwards, the worse it's gonna get, obviously. By the time we reach up here... yeah. Maybe this is not the solution that we're looking for. I thought we were looking pretty good before, but I guess perhaps maybe the colors didn't update until later. I thought it was all blue. I'm just having a think of other potential solutions here. Why is there a hole? Must have accidentally put that hole in there. Alright, so... here's what I'm thinking, guys. So I'm thinking maybe if we add a couple of... like, poles using the steel wood, we might be able to improve the structural integrity of the wall itself. Maybe? We've got quite a bit of iron here. Obviously that's going to be pretty heavy, but look, let's go with 6 to begin with, and we'll see what we can do with it. So the issue that I have with using iron and iron holes is... Oh, okay, there's flame metal pillars as well. That would also give us decent structural integrity, although at this point in the game I'm not convinced to use flame metal pillars for anything, because it's obviously difficult to find flame metal. But yeah, what we could do is maybe something like this, where we go... Yeah, so we want this to obviously be touching the ground. And the idea is if we go upwards, like so... Yeah, that should improve things quite significantly, I think. Let me grab that. Let's just redo that for a sec. Maybe if I go from the top down. I might grab some more. Still have plenty of wood. Is that too much? Okay, good. Okay, so maybe the issue is that maybe they're not touching. Let's see if I just add a bit more. Like so. Does that improve? Maybe not so much. I wonder if having Grousten is better for structural integrity instead of the steel wood. But anyway, my thought process was also going to be able to sort of hide the metal so that we don't see it by actually placing down Grousten pillars to hide them. At least that's the idea anyway. Did I not pick up the Grousten? Of course. Of course. Let me just leave the metal there for a sec. Yeah, so that's the general idea. Let me make things easier on us and get a higher vantage point. Okay. Has the mechanics changed in this game? 'Cause I'm seeing the metal wood not really make a significant impact on the structural integrity of the roof. And the Grousten seems to be doing that work for us, or perhaps maybe it's a combo of both. What I might do, and again, this feels like just a ton of experimentation in this episode, but I feel like what we could do is just maybe take down some of this stuff. And we'll do a comparison, you know, side by side, literally, of one with just Grousten and another with the steel and the Grousten, and we'll see how it affects the integrity of the roof. So let's quickly do that. Yeah, okay, so we're getting what we want. The question is, can we get something similar without the use of additional iron wooden beams? I mean, it's giving us green. Oh, hang on. This is giving us yellow. Oh, I really don't like how the game takes a while to update how your structural integrity is looking like. Okay, so neither of them are working as intended, I feel. Let me just take this down a notch. Yeah, okay. Why is that? Is it because the Grousten might not be connected to the ground? Or, worse yet, maybe the... Yeah, okay, this is not connected to the ground. Let me just fix that. So now that that's connected to the ground, how are we looking? I'm hoping that we're faring a little bit better. I mean, the one directly underneath it is fine. But everything else seems to be, like, deteriorating very, very quickly. Let's just, again, experiment. Okay, I'm getting green, yellows. I see. I think the metal might not be required, guys. As long as we have Grousten sort of supporting everything. I'm sort of not entirely sure how to proceed. I think we might be able to do Grousten going all the way down from the ground, leading upwards that way. Because this is not exactly touching the ground, right? So I think the Grousten is making a bit of a difference to structural integrity, and we actually need like those Grousten pieces to be grounded. So if I did that, will that improve things overall? I think it might be the case. If I did steel? Yeah, okay. So this one has steel going all the way. We're getting like a yellowish green. This one has Grousten going all the way, and we've got the yellowish green as well. So I think it's probably a good idea for us to save on one type of material, and that's probably going to be the iron. I don't mind the Grousten look. And yeah, as long as it's not really protruding outside, which it isn't, I think it's quite nice to be able to sort of come inside into the hall and see the Grousten detailing that way. So yeah, I think that's the way we're going to move forward. My goodness. Yeah, I was not thinking it was going to be so difficult to just, you know, take this roof off, slap it back on with the Grousten version. And I didn't realize that there's no 26-degree version of it, so that was the initial issue, but now we've got the issue of actually supporting the roof itself, which, I mean, to be fair, I was expecting the roof to be heavier and needing to do something about our supporting pillars, but I wasn't thinking that it would be this much of a challenge. But anyway, that's fine. We'll overcome it as usual. It's just going to need a lot more time. And I didn't think that I would spend the entire episode trying to figure out how to get this roof rebuilt. So I was going to sort of maybe craft like another helmet and stuff. I know I haven't crafted the helmet yet, so I need to do that. I haven't forgotten. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna leave it here. Hope you enjoyed this episode. A lot of building, a lot of slowing things down. If you've got advice on how to build with Grousten and getting the Grousten roof up, or structural integrity in general, do leave me a comment. with your advice, tips and tricks, and yeah, I'll consider it and see if I can implement for the next one. I'm getting really addicted to the building, guys, so I'm not gonna lie, I might not read some of the comments for this one before I actually give it another go, but anyways, you can still leave, you know, all of your advice for me anyway, so yeah. Alright guys, signing out. Drop me that like if you enjoyed it, otherwise stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one.